Can I say it like it is? No one is coming to save us. I can only talk about in depth of what I see in the politics here in America. I don't know if you think our old president was crazy or our new one's crazy. I don't care. That's your choice. But do you think there is any politician here in America or anywhere in the world that's going to come wave a magic wand and make everything perfect for us? Pay off our debt, make things better, things will go easy, no more inflation, money's fine, my debt's gone. Is anybody coming to save us? Can we just say it like it is? No one is coming. And politicians have evolved to be politicians. The only way things get better is if we take complete ownership. Listen, don't wait for permission from your husband, from your parents, from your children, from anyone. Remember, God gave it to you, not them. The universe gave it to you, not them. You see, I really believe sometimes our subconscious is really powerful. It's like this powerhouse computer. And when things don't go right, it says, it's not your fault. Your husband's not all in with you. It's not your fault. You see how crazy our president is or how crazy our president was. It's not your fault. Inflation is here. It's not your fault. We have COVID. It's not your fault. We have shutdowns. And all I know is if you even have a millimeter, a crumb of you saying, I could do this, but. If there's any but, that means you're not taking complete ownership, even if someone else let you down, even if the partner robbed all your money, even if your spouse cheated on you. I get that. And a lot of you are here for a lot of different reasons. Money, health, life, passion. What if you just took complete ownership? I chose this schlub that was unfaithful to me, right? I made this mistake. I waited too long. I accepted this. I'm not saying it's right, but here's what I want to tell you. When you decide that it's all on you, oh my God, it's so liberating. Because then it's all on you. If it wins, that's you. If it doesn't win, that's you. What if we decided to take ownership of all of it? What do you think is the most costly advice in the world? What's the most expensive advice? Yeah, the most expensive advice in the world is bad advice. It's your broke friend telling you how to get rich. It's your single friend telling you what you should do with your relationship. Who in here has ever had an idea for an invention, something you thought the whole world would want to buy, or a business idea? Who in here has ever had an idea like that? Who in here has ever had an idea that you really felt like fired up by, and then you went and told your friend, your mom, your cousin, you told them, you were all excited, and they were like, oh, that won't work. Oh, you got to get a patent. You know how much it costs to get a patent? Then you're going to try to get it on TV. Then you got to go to China and try to manufacture it. And then you got to do this. And then it probably won't work. And all you need is like a millimeter, like just enough to go, maybe it won't. And then you don't do it. Who's ever had that idea, got that advice, and then a year later, 5 years later, you saw your thing on TV or on the internet making someone else $1 gazillion? Who's ever had that experience, right? We all have in our own way, shape, or form, right? We are letting unqualified people tell us where our future should be. And the way I look at it is, I don't want anybody steering my ship. If something pops in your head and go, damn, I'm letting him, I'm letting her, I'm letting that thought steer my ship. Listen, at the end of our lives, let's just, again, I digress a little bit, but I want to anchor each one of these things. At the end of our lives, if you have the chance to meet with God, meet with your Maker, whatever you believe that is, do you want to give excuses on why it didn't work because you listened to other people? My mom said that wouldn't work. My husband thought that was a crazy idea. My cousin Diane said that, you need money to make money, or that men are evil, and once they cheat, every man cheats, or every man's bad. Like, I don't know what that is. But would you hate to be at the end of your life and realize that you missed out on love? You missed out on connection, missed out on that business because you took bad advice? I always think about this. I do these little tricks that maybe you think are mean, but I always think of if you met your Maker at the end of your life. Imagine if God pulled out his iPhone, because of course he's got an iPhone. Imagine God pulled out his iPhone and played you a video of the woman or man you could have been. Think about that one for a minute. Imagine seeing a 3-minute highlight reel of the love you could have had, the health you could have enjoyed, the impact you could have made on the world. Man, I think about that and it just freaking like, hell no, it's go time. Who feels like it's go time just when you hear that? right? I do not want that. I want God to be like, damn, you're a crazy bastard. You just went for it, failed miserably. Oh my God, where did you get that drive from? That's who I want to be, right? And will we fail? Of course, but I would so much rather be on the field playing and failing than being in the sidelines wearing someone else's jersey on the back of my shirt. I am not putting someone else's name on my jersey. It's Graziosi on the back, and I'm in the game. And that's in the game of life. So be careful who you get advice from. Who are you listening to? Who are you surrounding yourself to? What communities are you a part of? Look at this community that you're a part of right now. You just say, hi, I'm going all in. You got thousands of people support you, love you. Go inside the Facebook group and say, I'm looking to go to another level. I'm having a down day. You know how many people will say, it's okay, you're having a down day. Use it as fuel, right? Like, just watch who you surround yourself with. And if you have certain people that bring you down, then you got to find a way to either spend less time with them or be Teflon. Hear me on that. You must. Who we surround ourselves is who we become. That's not my saying. That's been around since the beginning of time. It's a fact. So, who will you listen to, learn from, and who will you be persuaded by? Find those that are living life where you want to live and model it. Listen, today, I'm sharing what I've learned over 30 years of going after it. I've failed miserably. I've had an ulcer in my life. I went through a divorce. I've had panic attacks. I've had anxiety attacks. I went broke once, all the way down to nothing. Had to sell the house I was living in. But I've also found real love in my life. If you guys follow me on Instagram, my wife and I don't have an Instagram relationship. I'm married to the love of my life. I fall more in love every day. My wife's here today. When she came in today, I see her. It's 5 years we've been together. She walks in a room, I feel like I'm 12 years old and I'm in love with my best friend. I love being a dad. I live in the house of my dreams. I get to fly on my own plane. I get to do all this cool stuff. I have 15 different companies. Last year, we fed 7 million people through Feeding America. Last year, we built 2 schools in Africa. Last year, I donated $600,000 of my own money to help kids in slavery through Operation Underground Railroad. And that's only some of the things we've done. I don't say that to brag. I say that because that was a kid who lived in a trailer park, who lived in a bathroom with his dad, who didn't go past high school, who got made fun of, who had parents who struggled terribly. I'm not saying, look what I've done, magic. I'm just saying what's possible when you shift the outcome, when you decide to follow people who've already done it. Model people that, if you want to play great tennis, I don't care if your Aunt Edna watched every tennis match for the last 40 years. If she's never played, never won, never failed, you can't take advice from Aunt Edna. You could give her a kiss and bring her some flowers and go find someone who used to play tennis or plays tennis better than you and let them raise your bar. Raise your standards. Raise what you're willing to accept for yourself and for your family. And whatever area you're trying to improve. This isn't just about money, it's about any area. Raise your standards. Raise your standards in your relationship. Raise your standards for your health. Raise your standards for your impact, your income, your career. If you expect more from yourself than anybody else would expect, life will change. What's up, what's up? Hey, don't forget to look at the action steps we've posted below. They are the perfect way to take your success, abundance in this crazy world to a whole nother level.